So last week we dropped off the 1950 International and I said I was on my way to go pick up a Corvette. Well, here's the Corvette. And Brian, the owner, is here, so I got a few questions for you.
Sure.
So how long has it been sitting here?
It's been sitting in this spot for about 2 years. Last time it saw the roads is in 18.
Okay.
But other than that, I think my dad's had it for, I think he had it for about 20 years.
Okay. Yeah, so he's had it some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just a couple of years sitting right here?
Yeah, in this spot.
Yeah, she got dirty from just a couple of years.
Yeah, yes she did.
What are you going to do with this vet?
Well, I'll probably have it up for sale because it's a C4. I've already got another C4 that's convertible. So.
What year is this one?
It's a 95.
95?
Yeah.
Is that the last year they made them?
No, I think 96 was the last year this body
96.
style, and then it came out with the C5.
Okay. So now we'll get her up into the trailer and head on back into town and get this thing cleaned up. And then next week we'll be back and hopefully picking up something pretty cool. So.
Oh, sounds good.
Look forward to it.
All right.
I appreciate your time, Brian.
Thanks. Take care.
So we got the Corvette loaded and now we're gonna head back to the shop and get it cleaned up. Brian, are you excited to see it get cleaned up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, it's gonna help you get it sold.
Yeah, it'll be a big difference. Looking forward to it.
I know, and I'm looking forward to come back and pick up the next one. So
awesome.
And maybe there's another one even after that. I mean, this guy's got cars everywhere. So.
Got a couple.
Right, so stay tuned for that and I'll see you guys back at the shop. All right, so we're back to the shop with the 95 Vet. This thing is pretty filthy for sitting under a carport for only 2 years. And this car is a lot newer than the cars we've ever done on the channel, except for the R8 and the NSX and the GTR. Those are pretty new. But this is newer than the things that we've been doing lately. And I'm excited to get it cleaned up because I know that this car is in pretty good condition and it's gonna come out almost nearly perfect, I think. The guy's trying to sell it, so I think this is gonna be a nice little transformation for him and he'll have no problem selling it. So before we start cleaning up, let's pop this hood and open up the doors and see what we're working with today. All right, so first thing I see on this steering wheel, lots of mold. The seats got mold. There's a dog hair in here. There's quite a bit of sand in here. Something's been running around. I see little paw prints. Might have been my dog, actually. We'll get these seats pulled out of here, take this roof off, which is nice. The roof comes off. And this being not an old classic, this is all plastics, nice carpet. I think we can make this transformation look like almost like a new car, and I think he's not gonna have an issue selling it. So I'm excited to see what we can do with this interior here. Now let's pop this hood and see what we got going on under there. Super filthy under here. I think this will clean up really nice. Usually this black all comes out good. There's just a bunch of cobwebs, dirt, mold. Just years of sitting is all. So we did try to start the car. The car does turn over, no spark whatsoever. I guess there is a common problem that the distributor is down below underneath water pump. So if the water pump leaks or if you hit a puddle, well, you take out the distributor and now you got no spark. And it kind of seems like that's what's going on with this car. If you know this car and you know maybe what that problem is, leave it in the comments. There we go. Carpet's filthy. I see the back of the seat's got a bunch of mold. I see we got the panel that goes over the battery on the side. I actually did see that the battery is a much larger battery than it should be for this car, so I don't think we're gonna be able to put this back on as much as I would like to, but we'll still clean it up and polish it just like the rest of the car, and then he can do what he wants when he gets a smaller battery. So we looked it over and this thing's full of cobwebs. There's tons of mold on the inside. Exterior is super filthy and I'm excited to get this thing cleaned up. And also I got some help today. Hayden, an old worker of mine, he's the reason why this car is here. And also the owner has some more cars that we're gonna be doing when we drop this one off. We're gonna pick up another one. So stay tuned for that because there's some really exciting cars. So enough said, let's get into this detail. All right, so we're finished up with the exterior completely, except for that we still got to polish it. I'm not going to polish it yet. What we're going to do is we're going to get onto the interior because I have help today. So we're going to get those seats pulled out of there, take this roof off, and really get at her and make sure that this interior is looking good. So let's get onto that interior, and then we'll get to polishing afterwards. Okay, here we are.
it.
All right guys, so I'm finished up with the interior, letting the carpet and everything dry out. Now I'm back onto the exterior. I'm gonna get this paint polished up. As you could tell, it's not that bad, so we don't have to do a two-step. We could just do a one-step polish. So not really much work to do on it. And then we'll get those seats back in there and load it back on the trailer and bring it back to Brian and see what he thinks about it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, now you don't even want to go down. All right, guys, so I'm back with the Corvette, and now I'm going to show Brian. So I polished her all up, cleaned her inside and out, and I had Hayden's help, thankfully. Yeah. Filming and doing the detail always takes some time, so having an extra hand was pretty helpful. So let me drop the gate and show you the car.
I'm excited. It's, yeah, super excited. Wow, look at her shine.
It's not green anymore, huh?
It's not green anymore. Wow.
It's a white car.
I mean, from here, it looks like a brand new car.
So let me roll her out and take a better look at it.
All right. All right, so we got the car out. Now we can get a better look at it. Yeah, so
like I said, I polished it, did the inside and exterior engine bay as well, so we'll pop the hood and we'll check that out. But you go ahead and open the door and see what you think about it. Might be a couple paw prints in there.
I'm just wondering what you did with my car. This one doesn't look like mine at all.
I know, right? Just swapped it right out.
I'm thinking we need to take this back to Bowling Green, Kentucky, the Corvette Museum.
Yeah, right?
It looks like it's right off the floor. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's some stuff. It's an old car, so there's some stuff, but the cleanliness, it looks like a brand new car. Wow.
Hayden and I pulled those seats out. I shampooed the carpets, the mats, you know, scrubbed everything, got all that mold out of there, so now you can at least sit in it. You know, good detail for resale. So.
Oh yeah, well it's going to be hard to sell it. I mean,
I know, right?
You get a little attached to these things, and then when you see it in its glory again,
I know,
it's
right?
hard to. Yeah, that was one of my dad's biggest nemesis was getting rid of a car.
Yeah,
it was easy to buy one, hard to get rid of one.
Oh, I can believe it.
And
There's plenty of cars around here to show it.
There is that. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, scrub the rims.
Yeah, the rims
the
are
aluminum,
fantastic
you know,
too. I mean, there's
a little corrosion, but you know, it's a 95.
It's old, yeah.
It's almost what, 30 years old. It's going to be a classic next year.
Yo, that's Yep.
So yeah, you could pop the hood, go right ahead, check that out.
Wow.
Just degreased it, you know, shined it all up.
That's just totally different vehicle. Yeah, just wow. I mean, you even got the headlights. That's.
Yeah, that one didn't flip up. The left one didn't flip all the way up. It went halfway. I don't know what was binding it up, but I didn't want to, you know, pull on it. This one flipped right up. That was no problem.
It's common. There's an adjustment that you can play with, and it's but yeah, that's
yeah. So,
wow. It's like it came off the factory floor, and there's
yeah.
I mean, again, you can tell it's an old car, but it's still
yeah, it's
amazing
in good condition for
it's
95.
Amazing.
You know. Yeah,
I just can't believe you could do it.
Yeah, and I wanted to put that other panel on over there. Yeah, but that one, you got a battery in there. It's a little too big.
Yeah. We did that just to give you power, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, so a smaller battery will do, and then you can get that panel back on there. I did clean it up, and it is in the back of the car. So,
all right.
So you can get that thrown back on there, and then
Oh,
so we can go ahead and shut that if you'd like. I always like these hoods.
Oh yeah.
Now that you've seen the car and we checked it all out, we're picking up another one, aren't we?
Yeah. We got a little something for you.
Yeah. So what is it?
So it's a 52 Ford pickup truck.
Okay.
And you know, we had it up and running probably 2 to 3 years before my dad passed. My dad's been gone for about 1.5 years now and really haven't touched it. It's just been tucked in the side of the barn, and it's been a great storage unit for all my umbrellas and things in the back of the truck. So.
So we're gonna go pick up that Ford and get her on the trailer. So stay tuned for that one next week, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.